penso che è una buona serata a tutti da Detroit, Pistons, Portland, Blazers. Probabilmente due tra le squadre più interessanti di questa stagione.
Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You take a look at New York, they're building some momentum right now and aiming for a spot in the top 5.
When I look at Portland, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trail Blazers. Thibault and Grant are at the forward spots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Scoot Henderson. And it's Williams in at the center position. And for the Pistons, Cunningham and Ivy are the backcourt pair. James Wiseman is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. And both of these teams in a rough stretch at the moment. What's the mood like on a struggling team?
I can tell you, B.A., not fun. Really part of my career. I think the Clippers got over that. Look, they're struggling. They've got to find some confidence. Guys got to find a way to get their heads up. And if they can just share the ball and share the wealth, they'll find that rhythm.
Now here's Bogdanovich.
Subito fallo.
So he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Fallo su Wiseman.
Jeremy Graham. James Wiseman. What an athlete. He's been called big ticket since he was in middle school.
Come on, BA, he's stealing that from my man KG. But look, he studied KG as a teenager. What a great example as a guy to come to the game with intensity and ferocity. Let's hope we see more of that out of James Wiseman.
First free throw is good.
Still a ton of intrigue around what it is that James Wiseman is going to be in the NBA. It's really about him staying healthy, getting a consistent opportunity to be solid.
And Brent, the Trailblazers seem to have taken a step back recently.
Well, it felt like they made the moves to get in position to be a contender out west, and they had a great start to the year. But then they really struggled. They had to maintain that focus, especially on the defensive end. So Portland continues to be a team in flux.
When you talk about Matisse Thybulle, his defense obviously stands out.
One of the more elite wing defenders in the league. But what else is Matisse going to give you? He's got to knock down open shots. If he does that and it becomes reliable, so will the minutes.
Well, you look at the length and athleticism of this young Pistons roster, Grant. Quite the foundation.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, those are things you can't teach. So the rate at which this new look coaching staff develops that will determine just how quickly they can deliver on that innate capability.
There's Cunningham with a three.
That time, just jumping at the chance for the quick shot.
Pass to Henderson. Grant the screen. Henderson, the pass to Grant.
Palla recuperata da Duron.
Knock loose.
Palla quasi persa Wiseman. Tutta difesa dei Blazers.
Great vision from Ivy. That's what sets him apart at the two-guard spot.
And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for Portland. It's a 5-point game. To the right side. Henderson finds Williams.
Thibault blocco di Thibault. Entra Thibault sbaglia, rimbalzo.
That's not going to make you a favorite target of your teammates. They'll think twice about feeding you.
Il tiro da tre non va. Rimbalzo Jeremy Grant.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Henderson.
Henderson si prende il tiro da tre. Il rookie.
Something Henderson is still working on. Getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Scott Henderson.
Cunningham outside.
Puntano tantissimo. Dura il blocco di Wiseman.
Ivy passes to Wiseman.
Wiseman, palla toccata.
Now the Blazers moving it up.
Blazers dentro subito Grant. Sbaglia, rimbalzo
I
Wiseman.
thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Stewart, and it's Jeremy Grant with a foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's a whistle he did not want to hear. His second foul, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
He's checked in for Portland.
Due falli per Jeremy Grant. Adesso Stewart.
And there's Cunningham outside.
Subito non va.
For Portland, they've gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Henderson.
Sbaglia.
Had a chance to tie it.
Sbagliato
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
There's Cunningham.
Subito da 3 ancora,
He's 1 for 4 from the
rimbalzo.
field.
Is it getting cold in here? This is
Brogdon.
a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Takes a 13-footer.
Henderson
Ivy with
sbaglia
the
di nuovo.
defensive effort. The Pistons leading. Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham. This one for three.
Solo rimbalzo, non va Ayton.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Brogdon. 23 points his last
Alla
out.
pezza da Brogdon, intercetta la palla a Stewart.
Pass to Ivy.
Nell'angolo,
Tries it from 19.
non
Again,
va
the miss by the
rimbalzo
Pistons.
Ayton.
The defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much, much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
For three.
Taibul da 3, sbaglia
Rebounded by the
Taibul.
Pistons. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss
Subito
there.
canestro.
They got owned
Errori su
defensively.
errori, non
They
si
just couldn't
segna ora.
match the activity level of their
Taibul,
opponent.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Ayton.
Now here's Ayton. A really disappointing game for
Subito
him in that loss
Simon.
to Toronto. Shots good by Henderson.
Scusate,
He's so
Henderson,
quick
non
to
Simon.
react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
The Pistons trailing. Detroit calls timeout.
Timeout,
This season still
Pistons.
getting up to full speed, Brent. What's been your impression of this year's rookie class?
Well, as the color commentator, BA, color me impressed. That's the kind of case for every season. I mean, so much talent out there, the skill level, incoming players, it seems to get better and better.
Give a big round of applause for your Pistons Youth Dance Team.
Our 2K leaderboard, focusing on last year's three-point shooting leaders. Malcolm Brogdon fourth.
He
Quarto in
shot with nearly
classifica, l'anno
unmatched
scorso del tiro
confidence
da
from the
3.
arc last year. And the numbers and his position on
Brogdon
this
passato
list
dai
clearly
Celtics
reflect
ai
that.
Blazers. Messa Stewart.
Pass to Ivy.
Ivy. Troppo tempo con la palla in mano Ivy.
They still need this.
Ivy
Outside Bogdanovich.
sta di
Pocket
cadere
forward.
tirare.
Total focus from
Bogdanovich.
on that shot, ready to fire off the feet.
Henderson against Cunningham. Henderson, the pass to Williams. Henderson outside.
Finta di tiro. Fallo di Stewart.
First personal foul. Team second.
Now Aiden. No points so far.
Ayton, fallo di Wiseman.
The teams were an especially
Due
rough
tiri liberi
decade.
per DeAndre Ayton,
Nothing much went
arrivato
right for them.
anche lui
But I'll say
quest'anno.
this for Detroit fans, they never give up on their team. It's as faithful a fan base as you'll find.
And Grant, this season, the Blazers adding a G League affiliate in North Portland.
Yeah, BA. I mean, the second to last team to do it. And the Suns next season will make it 30 for 30. Now there's a G League counterpart operating under each of the league's teams.
He's off on the first. Well, looking
Sbaglia il
back, it
tiro
wasn't
tiro
too long
libero
ago,
Ayton.
Grant. The Blazers
Se la
had an
ride
8-year playoff
sotto la
streak.
barba
NBA,
Ayton.
that's no but couldn't get over the hump. Now I think it's time to reset and build around their youth.
Questo ironico di Ayton.
Good on the second one. Talking about the Detroit Pistons, this is a team that has lacked star power recently, Brent.
Well, they've drafted some guys that are still hoping to be potential stars in the league.
Because Henningham.
Front office is trying to find somebody that they can put a stake in the ground and say, this is our star, and this is who we're moving forward with.
Now here's Henderson. 23 points for him last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
All around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring. And now
we got to see that one again. That block was all-out effort.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. 6 on the shot clock. Brogdon to the outside.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Pass to Wiseman. Back to Cunningham. Over Henderson.
Troppo spazio perché il
Cunningham's got his third basket of the night.
It's such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the
floor.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
Detroit has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Cunningham outside. To the paint. Here's
Super giocata per I Pistons, schiaccia Wiseman.
This is why he was picked first overall.
Portland trailing here. Outside Brogdon. Let's go with a 3.
Brogdon da 3 non va. Il balzo Wiseman.
The Pistons have got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Ivy with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Cunningham looking it over.
Cunningham da 3 non va in balzo.
He's now 3 for 8 in the contest.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
Williams passes to Brogdon.
Ora Brogdon da 3, sbaglia ancora Brogdon. Altro errore di Malcolm Brogdon dalla fine dei 3 punti di Durant, in ritardo Brogdon. Jalen Duran.
Outside Brogdon.
Brogdon.
Pass to Thibault. Ivy against Brogdon. Right side,
Williams si prende il tiro, non va. Altro errore per i Blazers. Difendono benissimo ora i Detroit Pistons.
Stewart finds Cunningham. Shoots.
Dalla media non va, rimbalzo Ayton.
Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Ayton, finta di tiro, brutta cosa.
The finish.
A schiacciare Wiseman. Time out, Blazers.
Checked in for Stewart. Burks comes in for Ivy. And it's Morris in for Cunningham. Sharp, he's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Henderson.
Per i Pistons che per i Blazers. Ha dato chance in Billups. Faccio dei Blazers.
Portland has gone 3 of 6 shooting from beyond the arc. Pass to Ayton.
Ayton.
Shoots over Wiseman. And Ayton gets it to go.
Hitting that mid-range shot. This is right now probably the extent of Ayton's range.
Morris with it. Now guarded by Simons. On the wing, Burks.
Branson.
Good
Non
work
va
defensively by
Brogdon.
Brogdon. And the Trailblazers shooting just 36% here in the first quarter. There's Simons with a
Subito
three.
nell'angolo Simons da
Couple on the assist by
3.
Brogdon. And now just a 2-point Pistons lead.
Toughest
Due
three on the
Blazers.
floor. No biggie for Simons.
And here's Burks. He's coming off a 10-point game.
Ancora la schiacciata di Wiseman.
With the jam.
Sta distruggendo la difesa dei Blazers su Wiseman
Well-earned assist.
da solo.
Pass to Aiden. Outside Brogdon. Williams on the wing. He's covered by Bagley. Williams passes to Brogdon. Over
Brogdon si
Bogdanovic.
alza, non va,
Second
rimbalzo
chance effort,
Ayton.
and it's finished off by
Rimbalzo in
Ayton as he lays it
attacco di
in.
Ayton.
Ayton's got his second basket on the night.
Yeah, if Ayton can get in that kind of position, he could be a bully on the inside.
Now here's Morris. Still no points. Bogdanovic, no good.
Sbaglia
Very
Bogdanovic.
quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been
Simons.
really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently.
Oh,
This guy
Simons
can
non va,
flat out
rimbalzo
shoot
ancora.
and give you 25
Williams,
on a basis. He does it in a
stimolo
variety of ways. He's
a
got
schiacciare, a
such good
canestro,
size.
rimbalzo
He
in
can get
attacco.
it done on the offensive end.
Pistons shooting about 47% during this first quarter. Morris passes to Bagley.
Ancora
Foul
fallo.
call on the way up. So he'll take two from
Fallo
the
di
free throw line.
Brogdon.
Bagley showing his feel right there for the game and that particular play.
Well, the Blazers have boasted some high-powered offenses in recent years.
Well, their success is always centered around what they've done on the offensive end, BA, but
Per Bagley.
now they've lost a little bit of that potency, and they've got to get back to more balance so that they can be competitive on a nightly basis.
First free throw is good for the Pistons. Duran, he's checked in for Wiseman. Harris comes in for Bogdanovic, and Cade Cunningham subbed in for Burks.
Secondo tiro libero per Bagley. Vantaggio di un punto Pistons.
That one's no good.
Sbaglia il
I
secondo
love
libero
how they've
Bagley.
attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
1:43 left in the first quarter here. Brogdon finds Simons. Here's Williams. 5 on the clock. Simons with it. Guarded now by Morris. And it's
Simons
Simons missing.
sbaglia.
That's pretty much the only way to keep them from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough.
Cunningham
physical
si
defense.
alza. Cade Cunningham.
Cunningham's got
Più
10.
3 Pistons.
Easy right
Time
now.
out
Clear
Blazers.
Give them some space. Let them get to work.
Timeout called. Portland. Wainwright's checked in for Williams.
Ritorna in campo sul più 3 Pistons. 1-4 per Detroit live su NBA on 2K. Qualcosa da dire Sunset Billups.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. Simons passes to Ayton.
Ayton.
It's Sharp on the wing.
Sharp nell'angolo
Knocks down the ball.
solo.
Spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Brogdon against Morris.
Fallo di Brogdon.
You know, one thing coaches have always loved about Monte Morris, he really takes care of the ball, Brent.
Yeah, an incredible assist-to-turnover ratio throughout his career. doesn't put up huge assist numbers, but I think coaches love the fact that when Morris is on the floor, he's going to make solid decisions to put your team in the right place to succeed offensively.
That free throw good for Morris.
And Morris is the kind of guy who occasionally you trust him to run the offense through, and you hope he avoids mistakes.
Both free throws good from Morris. 54 seconds left in the first quarter. Simons with it. Here's Wainwright. Portland with a three.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Cunningham. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Yeah, but there's always this he also impacted the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. Tremendous performance there.
Now here's Simons. To the wing, right side. Here's Wainwright. Pass to Sharp. As he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
15 foul. At the line for the Trailblazers. Sharp at the line for one.
Un tiro libero supplementare per Sharp.
Sharp still trying to find some comfort and familiarity at the free throw line. Sometimes it takes some young guys longer.
Can't get
it to go.
A centrocampo per poco.
Henderson making highlights for the Portland Trailblazers. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Trailblazers.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
So much good energy and flow tonight has really come out of great ball movement. Guys have been open, and as soon as they are, they get the ball.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. They've got Shaedon Sharp, Anthony Simons out there with Malcolm Brogdon. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, and it's Wainwright in at the power forward position. 6 to shoot. Sharp misses from close range. And so Morris will bring it up for Detroit. Trailing by 4. When this game is done, they'll be off to New Orleans as they take on the Pelicans. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the incredible athleticism of Scoot Henderson has drawn comparison to players like Westbrook, Wall, and Rose. Scoot said, quote, "No, I don't want to try to follow up anybody. I want to have my own career where people compare to me. But those are some great players, some great guards and leaders. But I just want to make my own path."
Yeah, that's where you have to be mentally. Thanks, Allie. Portland has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Simons, and here's Ayton. It's Sharp on the wing. Here's Wainwright.
Ottima circolazione della palla per i Blazers.
Good pass from the two-guard. Sharp, solid at finding his open man.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he got the whistle all the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. The three-point shot changed the game, clearly. But did you see it becoming the centerpiece of so many teams' offense, Brent?
I think it was inevitable in a way, BA, but the way it got introduced to the league and the way that the 7 seconds or less Phoenix Suns adapted to the three-point line, and then eventually what the Rockets were doing. It kind of came in like a flood. And each year we're seeing more and more guys who you wouldn't think should be shooting threes now capable of not only taking them, but making them. And so that goes for every position. That makes the game very dangerous.
So it's 1 of 2 from the strike.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
No, gran giocata questa dei Blazers.
Wainwright's got 4 points in the quarter.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Cunningham passes to Morris. Back to Cunningham.
Cunningham non sbaglia da 3.
I like this attitude of his possession from Cade, just really confident getting into that J.
Simons against Cunningham. Simons passes to Wainwright. Out to the right wing. Ayton finds Brogdon.
Brogdon, fresco, Brogdon, fallo. Il giallo in duro, sul Malcolm Brogdon.
Be careless around any point guard in the league. This time it's Brogdon, and he's capable of drawing that foul.
2 shots.
And he makes the first. Stewart comes in for Bagley, and Ivy subbed in for Morris. Thibault, he's checked in for Portland. Scoot Henderson comes in for Simons.
Ora 7 punti di vantaggio per i Portland Trail Blazers. 8 in questo momento dopo il tiro libero di Malcolm
the most
Brogdon.
of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Ivy passes to Duran. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. It's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Team second.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Harris right side. There's the triple.
La tripla.
Harris has got his first 3 points of the game.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Ivy against Brogdon. Ayton, a screen on Ivy. Here's
Dalla media
Brogdon.
Brogdon.
Portland, no good
Va
that
in
time
balzo
either.
Harry.
Detroit has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Harris finds Cunningham. The three is up.
Cunningham da 3, non va in balzo.
Portland leading. Brogdon up top. Ivy defends.
Fallo.
And he was fouled.
Henderson.
Cunningham breaks that one up.
You have to love how Scoot Henderson plays beyond his size. I mean, using the quickness and agility to get the better of bigger players. I mean, that's impressive for a young guy to be doing.
That free throw no good. Most other draft classes, Scoot Henderson could have been a top pick.
Yeah, he has the talent and skill you want in a #1 overall pick. Circumstance of the class dropped him down, but he has everything you look for in a franchise centerpiece.
And the second free throw is good. Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Inside, here's Duran.
Adora, che gran giocata questa. Gran passaggio, Cade Cunningham.
One-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Now here's Henderson.
Henderson sbaglia.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Cunningham against Henderson. Stewart, screen on Henderson. Cunningham passes to Stewart. Ivy up top. Just 5 to shoot.
Da 3 non va in balzo Scott Henderson.
And it's Henderson with the ball for Portland. Their biggest lead of the game was 9 over Cunningham.
Tiro non va in balzo Ayton.
Banked it in off the
Ottimo,
glass.
canestro con il balzo d'attacco incorporato di Ayton.
Continue to dominate the boards.
The Pistons have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Wiseman, he's checked in for the Pistons. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Williams is checked in for Wainwright. Here's Ivy. 17 points for him last game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
He's passing another high point in that game. He made sure it wasn't all about him. He wanted to get his teammates involved.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's Cunningham with the 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Henderson against Cunningham. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Henderson. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Portland Trailblazers. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Steven Adams and the Memphis Grizzlies. The Pistons trailing. Out of bounds. It'll be Trailblazers ball.
Alla pezza da Cunningham.
Brogdon, the pass to Brown. Back to Brogdon. Stolen by Ivy.
Alla pezza.
They're running.
Gran giocata, gran canestro.
I mean, Ivy is stronger than you might imagine with that kind of play. That's tough.
Henderson outside. Driving to the basket.
Ancora sbaglia
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession.
L'angolo Cunningham da 3 non va, ribalta in attacco Wiseman.
Here's Wiseman.
Ottima difesa di Brown. Ottima difesa di Brown. Henderson, scarico Williams, ottimo Lazzi,
Williams has got his second bucket on the night.
With defense that soft, you have to take them to task.
Stewart outside. And he lobs it.
And Isaiah Stewart.
His guy up.
For Portland, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. Pass to Henderson. Now Williams. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Stewart.
Williams,
Rolls around and rims out. Detroit has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter. Knocked away.
Cunningham perde palla contropiede Blazers.
In transition. On up the court.
Per Williams, fallo.
So 2 free throws.
Wiseman.
Shooting.
And good whistle.
At the line for the Trailblazers, Robert Williams, 2 shots.
No good on the free throw.
Sbaglia il tiro libero Williams.
Doing themselves no favors at the line.
So for the Pistons, Bojan Bogdanovic checked in for Harris, and it's Morris in for Kate Cunningham. Grant's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. He hits the second from the line.
1 su 2 Williams dalla lunetta.
And the Pistons shooting a decent 42% in the second. Morris passes to Ivy. Stewart is screen on Simons. Here's Ivy.
Ivy non va di
Hey, great D that time from Grant. Williams with it. And it's Ivy picking him up. Here's Henderson.
Grandissima giocata questa per i Blazers. Grandissima giocata.
Energy when Henderson is on the floor.
Henderson's gone 4 for 9 in field goal attempts. To the inside. Here's Wiseman.
Super schiacciata ancora.
The big time throwdown.
Partita
Check him
Wiseman.
out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Simons finds Henderson. Williams with the screen. Wing shot on the way.
Alza,
And
non
it's
va.
Wiseman with the rebound.
Cercano di schiuderla.
Wiseman's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin.
No,
The shot
no.
is just not on. Get
It's
somebody
like
else
Ivy.
going.
Now here's Ivy. He's got
Stewart.
5. Stewart, the pass to Ivy.
Tirare, non
That
va,
won't go.
Ivy
Just 2 for
sbaglia,
7 shooting.
rimbalzo, time
Couldn't
out.
quite line that one up.
Good
Just
answer.
got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Outside, Williams. Right wing.
C'è la big Grant.
Stewart against Grant. Shoots over Stewart.
Grant sbaglia, rimbalzo.
And
Di
so Morris
Wiseman.
will bring it up for Detroit. Now Wiseman. He's got 12.
Wiseman.
Morris outside. From the arc.
Ci sono Orvis, da 3 non va, rimbalzo. Williams.
Williams has got his 4th rebound
Thibault.
in this one. Thibault passes to Williams.
Williams prende il tiro da 3.
Portland again missing.
Time Lord ha sbagliato da 3.
I don't know how he
Non
missed
è un
that shot.
suo tiro.
Morris with it. Henderson picks him
Morris,
up.
altro
Morris
errore,
can't hit.
ancora rimbalzo
Portland
Williams.
leading.
Thibault.
Left side Thibault. And here's Grant from the arc.
Stato da 3, non va, rimbalzo. Time Lord Williams.
Williams
Sbaglia
misses.
Williams.
The
Anche
Pistons shooting
ora.
about 41%.
Entrambe le parti.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Wiseman
Wiseman.
finds Ivy. Morris
Ivy.
outside.
Morris.
It's hauled in by the
Sotto.
Trailblazers.
Rimbalzo.
This
Thibault.
game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
They kept the game close, but made a lot of mistakes. And we heard about it from the coaching staff afterward.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans. And they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
Henderson.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Now here's Morris. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Shot clock at
Morris
6.
5 secondi per andare al tiro per i Pistons.
Wiseman, a screen on
Il
Henderson.
blocco di
Here's
Wiseman,
Morris.
si alza Morris,
Good. He hits the
canestro.
Morris
E
has got
time out per i
He's 1
Portland
for 5
Trail
in the
Blazers.
quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Portland calls timeout. Cunningham's checked in for Morris. Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Portland.
Un minuto e 44 ancora da giocare prima dell'intervallo a Detroit tra Pistons e Blazers. Conducono i Blazers di 5 punti. Ha tratto Chauncey Billups, ex che a Detroit è stato grandi anni. Chauncey Billups.
1:43 left in the second. Ivy against Henderson. Outside Thibault.
Thibault.
Pass to Grant.
Jeremy Grant.
Williams, a screen on Stewart.
Grant.
Kept
Non
alive.
va, rimbalzo.
Williams
Ancora.
shot
Time
is
Lord
good.
Williams.
Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Part of why they have this lead,
Punto.
they're doing
Secondo
the
quarto
little
per
things
Time
out
Lord
there.
Williams.
Bogdanovich passes to Cunningham.
Bogdanovic. Non va, rimbalzo.
His poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at
Era
this
poi si
deficit
ferma
right now.
Henderson
He
nello
needs to get
scarico
up.
splendido.
Find a way to win.
Schiaccia.
Nice
Time
one-handed
Lord
jam.
Williams.
Simple,
Gran
ineffective.
giocata
Hey,
questa.
with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Cunningham.
Cade
13
Cunningham.
points in the game. Ivy outside.
Ivy.
to the middle.
Dentro su Weisbach.
Bucket.
Poi commette fallo Time Lord.
Three-point play.
First personal foul. 14 foul.
Ottima prestazione fino ad ora per Wiseman. Gran partita.
One shot.
Gioco da 3.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Henderson.
Anderson. Deve andare a canestro e si prende il fallo di Wiseman.
That's on James Wiseman.
And he's just
Senza
relentless when
paura,
he
i giochi dei
attacks.
Blazers.
Rookie Henderson wants the contact.
Henderson taking 2 shots.
That's good from Henderson.
Well, it's interesting to watch him because he's putting his body on the line to get to the line. We didn't see this during the first quarter, but he's making up for it here.
And the Pistons making a change here. Duran's checked in. That one misses.
Sbaglia il secondo tiro libero di Anderson.
Pass to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovic.
Bogdanovic in ritardo, Time Lord non dà Bogdanovic, rimbalzo prende.
And here's Brogdon. He has 7.
Thibault.
Outside Thibault.
Tirare Thibault, allo scadere Thibault, non va.
Counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so
Vediamo
it's
tardi
Portland
amici per
closing
il
out the
secondo
quarter with a
tempo.
7-point
Tra
lead.
Pistons
Just
e
pounding the
Blazers.
painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Monty Williams, and Coach, certainly some areas to correct moving forward. What have you seen so far?
We had a few breakdowns on defense. We got to recognize personnel giving up a few open shots to guys we've talked about. We'll be better as we go forward. We got to get out and run, but our defense will help us run more.
It all starts on D. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
I think for Detroit, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office will tell you yes, but they're the ones who assembled the team.
And we come back to the game at hand in the first half. Plenty to like for the Portland Trail Blazers.
They're extremely active. I mean, relentless on the boards, getting a lot of 50-50 balls. Great work ethic.
A sensational start for them. Lots of positive momentum heading into the second half. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Well, for those just